Sasha Banks ask for more coins, even more than Charlotte Flair? Had a dream, my edges faded. Woke up, contract was outdated. So you know I had to renegotiate. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another sick and lit edition of WrestleShade, the natural selection. Yes, we're back in the building for more Sasha Banks news. Okay, we are going down the Sasha Banks rabbit hole. No, but for real, we're going to talk about Sasha Banks and it recently being reported that she has been asking for more coins, even more than Charlotte Flair. Also, too, we're going to get into a little bit of Sasha Banks rumor speculation when it comes to trademark and her trademarking a few things with the Monet moniker. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit me up in the comment section below. Hit that bell notification to be updated and notified on when I upload more content such as this. Let's go on ahead and get into this Sasha Banks tea. Okay, one thing about it and two things for sure. I know that Sasha Banks fans will follow her to the end of the earth, bitch. Okay, period. Okay, Sasha Banks is definitely the wrestling entertainment's Beyonce. I know I'm gonna get drugged in the comment section. I know a lot of you are gonna say that Charlotte Flair, but it's just going to go ahead and lead me into what we need to talk about today, okay, period. Now, when we get into it, and if you've done your research, you already know that Charlotte Flair is one of the highest paid women wrestlers in history, not only within the WWE, but in wrestling history. So it's been reported that as of recently, Sasha Banks is demanding more coins than Charlotte Flair. No. Among her alleged return to WWE. Now, y'all, okay, when I last checked, okay, Charlotte Flair was making $1 million. And it's, you know, the contracts are kind of different here when we talk about like contracts per match versus, you know, yearly contractual agreement as a contractor. Now it's been alleged that Charlotte is making $2 million, okay? Charlotte Flair is definitely paid. I know a lot of you out there are saying she wouldn't be getting that much coin if she didn't have the last name and if she wasn't connected to who she's connected to. But at the end of the day, bitch, Charlotte is a really, really good wrestler and she is believable. And for me, that's one of the things that kind of, you know, makes sense in this whole thing about who's going to get paid what. It's like you actually have to do your job. But anyway, moving right along, we do know that Charlotte is the highest paid. She is sitting at $2 million allegedly. And when I thought about this, I thought about, well, damn, how much was Sasha Banks making before she left the WWE? Because it was alleged that that was one of the reasons why she decided to leave, is because she felt like she was underpaid. And I also talked about that in several other videos. And so it's been reported that Sasha was making $250,000 before she left. And so it's just like, for me, if she is going to go off to other promotions and she is going to get, you know, other types of deals, these things kind of bump up her net worth, and they also kind of bump up her overall name, so to speak, you know, within wrestling and now within Hollywood. I know a lot of people say that, you know, she didn't do much and she wasn't a lead star, didn't have a lead role, but it's giving, you know, Sasha Banks went off to make New Japan coins, okay? She made other brand deal coins. She made Mandalorian coins, okay? And she made social media coin. So for me, all of that, with her still being able to wrestle, still winning, and still doing this in another federation all the way over in Japan, it's just like, okay, other wrestlers have done this, and for me, she is going to be one of the first females to kind of do this as well, you know, be an all-around staple, just like, you know, we really don't have any female John Cena's, we really don't, you know, have any female Rocks in that aspect of, you know, female superstars who have been able to handle wrestling in the ring, going off to Hollywood, coming back, wrestling elsewhere, and, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. We really don't have that in the female sector just yet. And let me go ahead and point out too, I know a lot of you say that Charlotte deserves to be paid more and that Charlotte is underpaid, but when you really get into it, I really ain't seen Charlotte in no movies. I really ain't seen her with her own show, cameo. Baby, I ain't even seen Charlotte in a music video. I mean, you know, she might have got some brand deals, of course, and we know that she's great in the ring. She can definitely wrestle, and we know she do have a Cricket. We do know she have Cricket wireless deals, and we know she got Snickers, okay, as do Bianca Belair and a lot of other WWE wrestlers. But we just think about it overall, Sasha Banks on a red carpet scale has done, you know, in my eyes, a lot more than Charlotte. When I also think about that too, I think about how much are other wrestlers being paid, and will other wrestlers step up to do what Sasha Banks is doing? Because at the end of the day, a lot of this does have to do with unfair work treatment and being respected in the workplace, whether if you are a employee and or contract. From what I've seen, even Becky Lynch has had a major bump up in pay. No shade, no tea. Becky Lynch is at $3 million now. Seth Rollins is at $3 million now. You have Jay and Jimmy Uso at $1 million apiece. And I see that Bayley is only getting $350,000. Bianca Belair $500,000. Asuka $350,000. These are kind of the same numbers that I saw close to a year and a half ago when I first researched this. And I mean, some numbers have changed, but a lot of them have not changed. And if they have changed, it definitely was not by a lot. Also, too, when we talk about the speculation of Sasha Banks, she walked out, Naomi, they walked out, they don't deserve to be paid more, she don't deserve to come back, and all this and all that. It's just like, we know that this has happened with other wrestlers, as I've stated before. And also, too, it's never, to me, from what I see in the wrestling world, it's never a big deal when, you know, other wrestlers or a male wrestler ask for more money, and or we get a signing like CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and how much money they're making is really never an issue, or really never like talked about or disclosed fully all the way. And so I just think that that's interesting too, because when you think about it, we really don't even know how much Jay Cargill is even being paid specifically, and or Cody Rhodes. I mean, all of this is speculation at the end of the day, you know, and all of these salaries are alleged. But I just think that there's something to think about, because, you know, Sasha Banks actually did go off to do her big ones. She came back, and since she's made more money at New Japan, since she's made more money through different type of deals and endorsements, it's like, okay, she's gonna go back to the WWE and make less. She could go back to the WWE and make less money. I mean, let's just think about that in the real world. No, that's not. No, you're gonna meet somewhere in the middle on that, or you're gonna get what you were being paid, or via experience, you know, and being grandfathered in. No, let me stop. You're gonna ask for more coins. That's just kind of how that kind of works. And for me, Sasha Banks is believable. We talked about that a little bit at the beginning of the video when I said that that is a factor to me that should be, you know, it should be scaled in when it comes to how much a wrestler is going to get paid. Okay, how much money they're going to be bringing in. It's just like, if you're not doing your job, then I cannot pay you what you're asking for. And for me, I think Sasha Banks does her job. I mean, it's just like, now the question is, how are these other federations, you know, evaluating this? How do they evaluate their pay scale? I know sales, merch, and all that stuff may have to do with that, but again, in my mind, I'm just saying, I would think that Sasha Banks has sold way more merch than Charlotte Flair her years in WWE. Charlotte Flair didn't even have as much merch to sell as Sasha Banks did. So, I don't know. It's really given, though, Fat Joe, when he was like,
yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
It's just given like she knows what she is worth. She probably always knew what she was worth, and the WWE, Vince McMahon, no shade, just was not trying to adhere to that. Also, too, piggybacking off of Vince McMahon, you got TKO, Endeavor, WWE under new management. So they are trying to do damage control, restore the company, restore the brand, and they're in a phase where they are kind of playing catch up all the way around, refurbishing, what has been done to the WWE. Also, too, more Sasha Banks speculation is the fact that the girls have trademarked a few names here when it comes to Monet. One of them being Time is Monet and Monet Talks, and I think the other one is Monet Wear or something like that. For me, this throws a fork in the road. I really don't know why she would get these trademarked if coming over to the WWE. I would think that if she was coming over to the WWE, she would still be able to use and go by Sasha Banks. I really don't see Monet coming over to WWE. I mean, I really would like to see Sasha Banks back in that aspect. This also could be a stunt as to where, as Mercedes goes back to WWE to become Sasha Banks, I guess nobody over in New Japan or nobody else can make any money off of these phrases while she's gone, or she's going to take those with her and incorporate that with the whole Sasha Banks thing. I don't know. According to PWI Insider, as of December 22nd, Mercedes has filed for patent and trademark for these terms that patent attorney Michael E. Dawkins, who has become famous for helping pro wrestlers lock down their trademarks in the day of intellectual property, has helped her do this. And so it is official. These trademarks have been for entertainment and clothing purposes, and this is hinting to a return, but as of where, we just don't know yet. Also, just for me reading this leaves speculation wide open. She could go anywhere. And like I said, with the whole use of Sasha Banks, it's like, why wouldn't you use that? It's either got to do something with either Vince and maybe somebody else owning that name, that trademark, that entire gimmick as to where she can't use it anymore, have to create something totally different like we've seen plenty other wrestlers do, or she is going to be going somewhere else and she needs to lock down this trademark as she wrestles here in the U.S. So I don't know. You guys definitely hit me up and leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. This low-key is kind of spicy, all this stuff that's going on here with Sasha Banks and the speculation of where she's gonna go. Money Monet, Sasha Banks, bitch, the boss. And it's definitely about to be boss time. I hope it's about to be boss time with this whole Time is Monet speculation. I really, bitch, in the comment section below, just would you rather hear Michael Cole say it's boss time, or would you rather hear Michael Cole say time is Monet? Girl, no.
I'm the one you pay for, the one you came to see. The best of the best, wrestling machine. You can travel around the world and you will never see another mother sucker that can miss me. There is absolutely no way. But like a sensei, don't step in the ring cause it ain't safe. If you think you're gonna stop me, it's too late. Cause I'm a wrestling machine. I'm the wrestling machine.
For purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research, is not an infringement of copyright.